And have you seen the whole thing yet?
I haven't. I've only seen the first episode.
Ooh, right. So well, you can't watch it over Christmas. You're away.
I've got tapes.
Oh, you do? Oh, excellent. And will your kids be able to enjoy it? They could
No.
No, OK.
They will be watching it.
Are your kids do they get what Mum does?
They have no idea. They have no idea.
Have they ever seen you?
No, well, we went to see Cars 2 once. They're 5 and 3. And when we were standing in line for popcorn, it was at the same time that Johnny English Reborn was in the theatres. And so I was handed a box of popcorn that had me as the character on the front of it. And my little boy said, the 5-year-old said, "Mum, it's you." And I said, "Shh." And he grabbed it and he started turning it around. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Where's Daddy?"
That's so sweet. Like it's family popcorn.
Yeah, and that's the extent of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Because as a young child, you played football, but like to a really high level. You could have been a professional.
I was pretty decent. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too.
So, did you really?
No way. Who for?
I'm joking.
Thank God. That's the only one. Do you like football?
I do like football.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you watch it?
I do. I watch it when it's the thing that happens every 4 years.
Well, even I. Not the Olympics, the other one.
Yes.
Yeah. What is I like a kick around, and so I've got a ball, and Can you impress us with football skills? I know you've got a sore back.
I've got a back injury, yeah.
Now, is the back injury why?
It's true, that's what I have to say.
No, that's why you need to stop being a footballer.
What do you want me to do?
You do keep me uppies.
Yeah, I can do keep you uppies.
Yeah, my face.
How many can we do? 20? Oh, no, right. Right, 1. Oh.
I'm really...
Look away. This is terrible.
It's not... see how these are going? This is going well, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no. It's been a while, but... Can you play football?
No, not at all. That's why I was asking you to play football.
Throw it in the air. I'll try and catch it on my neck. Oh. So if you throw it, it should land about. If it goes...
Oh, no, do you see who you're asking to throw a ball?
It's going to be all right.
OK.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. If we get this...
Overarm.
Something...
Ready? Yeah.
Ready? Go on,
yeah.
do it.
Oh! Well done, Matt Smith.
Awesome.
Oh, frankly, I'm more impressed that I threw it than you caught it. That was the more impressive bit of that trick.
Yeah. Well done.
Now, Russell Kane, you've had an amazing year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have
you've
an actual skill, but I've had a good year.
Yeah, you've been out on the road with your tour manscaping.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
And you do really kind of pick apart your personal life in the show.
Yeah.
So it's kind of based on how you became single again and how that changed your life.
Yeah, I'd never really spoken about myself on stage. It's always other people, my nan or my mum, and I'd had a bit of a tricky year. Started the year with a woman, I know, WTF, right? Hello. Random. Started the year with the woman, a beautiful woman you think's the one, goes a bit pear-shaped, and you find yourself in a place you're not expecting to be in. I'll leave it at that. Sure. And for the first time, I wasn't really sure what to do. And what I realised, the show is actually about constantly thinking you're grown up when you're not. So I think you get to 18 and you're like, God, do you remember what a kid I was when I was 16? 18 is growing up. Then you get to 25 and you're like, I knew nothing. Why don't people tell you 25 is when you're an adult? Then you get to 30 and I think it just carries on and on and on. I reckon your last thought when you're in a nursing home when you're 80 is, now I get it. And then... So the show is called Manscaping because it could have been called Womanscaping or Personscaping. It's about how we're always becoming. And I just didn't deal very well with being single. There was no real male support group. I had what I call, when I'm doing stand-up about, I call it a kitchen floor reset, which is where you think you're grown up and you've left home and your mum's never going to see you cry again, but you end up back on your mum's kitchen floor, sobbing on the floor like that, going, I've lost everything. Every single person watching this at home has slid down a fridge at one point. Back to square one. The only difference between people is how many square ones we've got to go back to. That's what I And there was not really the male... A lot of it's about there's not really a male support network when you're a single guy. I think it's a massive stereotype, but my experience is girls are better at rallying round if another girl loses it and she's having a kitchen floor reset and she's covered in snot and she turns up at the door, he's left me. It's more the kind of, doesn't matter, we're going to go out, we're going to have a drink, we're going to have a dance. If there's men there, great, it's not about that tonight. We're going to go out. I can get dressed as an elf, go back to Trillian's. Oh, no, and whereas, and I'm not making this up, the total advice offered by my friend Scott from Harlow, right, I turned up, went to kitchen floor reset in Scott's house, so, you know, some guys in the room and at home have done this, you just do it. Straight blokes don't know how to handle it. It's like a panda's been dumped at a zoo without training. And he looked at me like that, and he's got a crying mate, go, help me, using the language of someone, you know, seriously in trouble. I can't go on. And Scott sort of stood there for a minute. This was the total advice, and I'm cleaning it up a bit, and the guys went, no, I'm not exaggerating. Scott went into the kitchen, made a cup of tea, came back, slammed the mug down and said this, do you know what you need to do? Bang something, and walked off. Nothing else was offered. Nothing.
But now you have now met a lady.
I told myself I was going to be single, like I've got this thing called, again, I was talking about it on stage, serial monogamy. What sometimes you need is just to be single for a couple of years to find out who you are. That's what the emotionally strong people in the room do, and they make me want to vomit because I can't... You know, I had a couple of years of my own, got some hobbies, and then I recovered, and I was ready to love again. Whereas the weak amongst us just latch on to the first person that shows us. Let's move in, even though we're not suited. I'm one of those. And so I was like, not this time. You know, I'm a comedian, my name's Russell, I'm going to show the world what's what. And I lasted 2 months, and I met this girl in the weirdest way.
It is a weird story.
I did this thing. No girls looked at me at school. I didn't even kiss a girl. So when I got asked to do a sort of ironic torso of the week in here, I was like, yeah, too right. I know I might be built like Harry Potter from the Chamber of Secrets under here, but get your top off, why not? I've never done it before. And then when Cosmo saw that, Cosmo were like, how do you feel about going the next step and getting fully nude? In our centrefold, I was like, bungee jump for the ego, why not? They said, but you have to do a comedy obscure of your bits, obviously. So I went to they said, you can choose. Think of a few ideas. So I thought, I'll get a bit of pervy value out of it. I want to be, you know, like the Marc Jacobs ad, I want to be sat back in foil with a hot model draped across my lap, and I'll be feeding her grapes from my fist.
What do you mean by foil?
Like tin foil all behind me, laying in tin foil, like an undersized turkey. And have a girl, and then be feeding her grapes from my fist and doing a proper Zoolander like that. Down the lens. And then sort of Charlotte and I, we really hit it off. And so
Charlotte was the girl draped and you were feeding with your fist?
So this is you meeting your new girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think once you've... It takes that tension out of the first date, doesn't it?
It really does. And very quickly, you've got a stocking full of this year, well, or a main gift, depending on your budget. I mean, a really special, lovely, wow, this is all I ever wanted. Russell Kane, Smokescreens and Castles, the DVD.
Yeah, that's from the show. Now, that's how tough my year has been. That was me in March. That's what I'm talking about. If when you hit the rocks emotionally, that's how I've ended up looking like the mangled triplet of Jedward. Because from that point to here, my life's completely changed. And that's the DVD from the show that finished in August. It's amazing.
You do look incredibly... Look how happy
It's amazing how much, if things happen in your life, you can change in a year. So I've got more the woman approach. Change your hair, change your look, get over and move on.
Yeah. That is quite shocking.
I know. I'm a mess and I help you, Julia.
I believe we need to thank you and release you back into the wild.
Yeah.
Because you must go make your Christmas plans. But thank you very much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
And we look forward to seeing Great Expectations. It starts on Tuesday, the 27th, and runs for 3 nights. Yes, excellent. I'll be watching. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Gillian Anderson, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Thank you so much.
Gillian Anderson. Right, very excited, because every year reality television creates new heroes and stars. Ladies and gentlemen, they're here. The King of the Jungle and the Lord of the Dance. Please welcome Dougie and Harry McFly! Just it'll get confusing.
I see what you mean. Absolutely.
Otherwise, it'll all be very confusing. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Very good. And especially you.
Yeah,
fresh.
of course.
Fresh.
Especially me.
Well, no, because you won that thing ages ago. So, listen, what the hell did happen at the final? So you win.
Yes.
You win, and then Dougie and the others, they all came on stage.
They stormed the stage, yeah.
Now, we've got the little clip of Bruce. So you were crowned. Here you are, you've been crowned. There you go. Now, in come the boys. Lovely. And now, watch Bruce in the bottom of the screen. He's not liking it. Look at him, look at him. Did he know who you were?
I honestly don't think he knew. I swear. He was, like, whacking them with his card. And then my dad just strolled on casually. And thankfully, I went, "Oh, Dad." So Bruce heard, and he went, "Oh, that's your dad. I won't whack him." I mean, we were all very excited, and it was a good moment. Nice to share it with the guys.
And it is...
Although it's all mine. Okay.
Yeah. No, but it was nice they were all there to support and everything.
Of course. Well, we're best mates, so it's,
Yeah. Now, we see stories, and I'm not sure which... Are you engaged or not?
No, I think even my girlfriend said to me, "Are we engaged this morning?" She was like, "Did I miss something?" But, no, I was asked about it, and I said, "Well, we talk about our future," and